right, guys, we run a little bit behind this schedule and shit like that, so this gonna be like a condensed version of the pod. You know what I'm saying? But at least we here. You know what I'm saying? We are here and we are not queer. You feel me?
And just give you a beer. Dilly dilly.
You're lesbian though.
I'm off the wagon, people.
Welcome back on aboard.
I mean, I guess nobody even really knew, right? I didn't announce that shit, but
Hey, wait, who bought that beer?
what?
Your uncle.
Mm.
It wasn't me. We brought it back from our trip. Your trip to the beach.
Oh, the Bud Light.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Porta Poddy podcast, episode 85. Yes, sir.
Not a big 8-5. It's crazy.
After my birthday, I made the conscious decision to say, you know what I'm saying, I'm just not going to drink until this weekend, which is the fight weekend, you know what I'm saying? Errol Spence, Bud Crawford, you feel what I'm saying? It's going down tonight. You know what I mean? Yeah, we kind of dropped the ball on the fucking, the you know, welcome to the scrap pod shit, you know what I'm saying?
Shame.
Yeah, because this is like a huge fight week, you know what I'm saying?
And there's so much to talk about. There's so many press
So
conferences.
much to talk about.
Them watching them do their boxing training.
It's like a full-time job just to watch all the shit and keep up with it, you know what I'm saying? But
and definitely gotta rewatch it the next day, you know what I mean?
W voice crack, yeah.
You weren't talking about me or Errol Spence, who does it way more than me.
Y'all are kindred spirits, you know what I'm saying?
No. That man is daylight and I'm nighttime. Like, you know, I
Why?
barely do
black?
it and he does
Is it
it all
because
the
he's
time.
black? It's because he's black?
I say he's daylight.
It's because it's like in reverse, you know what I mean? He's like a eclipse, like a solar eclipse.
Anywho, it's a pretty stacked card, huh? This isn't the only good fight on the card.
Well, the boxing card is kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie.
But, I mean, until like, you know, when you get to like Isaac Cruz and, you know, up there, main card.
I mean, it's just those two fights. Like, literally.
No, I think there was another one.
There's 4 fights on the fucking main card, but I mean, those two are the only ones that anybody gives a fuck about. And really half-assed, not even the Isaac Cruz shit. It's just that he's fighting and,
so I guess we'll be doing more of a recap of the fight instead of a leading up to the fight on the scrap page.
Yeah, pretty much. I gotta navigate how I'm gonna make all this shit work. You know what I'm saying? I had to do some. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm off the wagon officially right here on the pod. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome back.
You know,
It's been lonely.
It was just probably like you weren't like in the middle of it. You were probably not even thinking about drinking. You were more busy with everything else that like drinking came last to you, and you know, weekends just passing. You're like, oh, I don't feel like drinking. You know, so I feel like that's what made it easy for you.
Yeah, we kept you pretty busy.
Yeah, I wasn't doing no tripping really. You know what I'm saying? It was like when you're in the, I guess the motion of doing the shit every
Saturday
weekend, or like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like a second nature kind of thing to you. It's kind of like to think of stopping doing something that you normally usually do all the time. It's kind of like, fuck, I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it really wasn't hard. I got more sleep. Just say that.
Just free weekends and just like peace.
Yeah, a couple times we were in bed by like 10 o'clock on a Saturday.
For sure.
When does that happen?
Yeah.
When no fights are happening.
We're out fucking running around doing a bunch of shit during the day. And,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So by the nighttime, I'm fucking
done.
Crashed out. But it's like, well, tomorrow will make 7 weeks, but it's like, you know, pretty much 7 weeks.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But it was good to like get, clear my mind and
did it help? Do you feel like it helped you mentally?
Heart and soul. It helped me see that I can struggle through. You know what I'm saying?
You could do it without if you wanted.
Yeah, you know, because it's just a a coping mechanism. You know, a learned trait, a learned action that is just the easy go-to shit.
It's like that in food.
Yeah.
You know, we grew up thinking if you want to celebrate something, you're either going out to eat or
Right.
you're drinking.
Right.
That's how you celebrate.
Yeah.
Not, you know, buy
It,
gifts.
it
or,
ain't
you
a
know,
party
like,
if it ain't a party, you know.
I don't know. How we were raised, I guess.
Yeah, nah.
But
So-
congratulations,
Crazy.
good
It
job.
kept me in the fucking gym, you know what I'm saying? Like I was doing like fucking
We were going
at
both
least
Saturday
6
and
days,
Sunday.
yeah. And I was killing it on the weekend. I was actually getting my best workouts on the weekend.
You know why?
But I'm just drinking today, and then I'm back on the wagon. I like fell off, and then I'm right back on. So just
Wait,
drinking.
is it on the wagon or off the wagon?
What? I'm on the wagon if I'm
I'm on
like
the roll.
sober. off the
Okay.
wagon.
So I can't catch up to the wagon.
You can, sure.
You just gotta run fast enough to jump on it.
I'll throw you on first, and then
No.
I'm right behind you.
I don't want to. I don't want to be on that broke ass wagon.
Yeah, that shit's bumpy. The
I
fucking
know.
road is like.
It does not sound fun. It's more fun off the wagon.
Like somebody put some fucking pavement down here. You know what I'm saying?
You'd be scared to be on there and go down the whole hill and it.
You'll crash.
That's terrible. Like
Yeah.
the smallest little bump, like
I
this.
think if I got on the wagon, the whole wagon would crash.
The fuck.
You don't know how to drift in a wagon?
No. No.
That's
Nah,
just
so
tough, brother.
so yeah, man. I was just just taking some time off, partying and all that other shit. We did like way too much that weekend. So yeah, it was
Yeah.
good to just kind of step back and reset. And yeah, now I'm watching the fight. I'm gonna watch the fight tonight. This is why this pod is gonna be a little rushed because we're running a little short on time. You know
Oh,
what
we
I'm saying?
definitely can't miss the fight, bro.
So, I had to
Oh,
make
no.
sure that this shit gonna happen and everything else is set up before people start coming over and everything. And this is out the way and probably uploading by the time you know what I'm saying. All
Is
that
there
shit
some
goes
people
on,
that
but,
they know?
yeah, I don't know. Probably not. Anyways, why you fucking interrupting me? Jesus
Nah, it was
Christ,
gonna
bro.
be like, if they knew who they
No,
were. you'd
they
just be
don't.
Like, well, okay.
Yeah, no,
doesn't feel
I don't
good,
think
does
so.
it?
I don't think so.
Anyways,
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Well,
Yeah.
I guess tune into the scrap page to find out the results.
oh man, the fucking TikTok been going crazy. Like the numbers been going crazy on
Yeah, I
this
think I see the scrap page first, and then I'll see like other outlets of like them posting like whatever the outcome was or whatever drama happens.
So you're
like,
getting the news from the scrap.
yeah.
Nice.
And then of course we have
soccer.
the UFC card, you know what I'm saying? Dana is just the nicest
Okay.
guy ever.
Yeah.
And put on the fucking most awesome card that I've pretty much ever seen in my entire life for UFC on the exact same night as the fucking fight that everybody has wanted to see.
Ain't it always like that though? Like it's always
I mean,
something big with boxing.
we got two
They
screens.
gotta
Nah.
equal it and do something.
I mean,
bad,
he tries, but he never really succeeds. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he'll do shit on a Canelo night or whatever the fuck, but it like, of course, I'm like tapped into the boxing side of shit, and then the card is not that good on the other side. Well, it's cool, it's decent, you know what I mean? But
Mhm.
this time it's like, oh my god, you gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me.
Like, how am I supposed to watch these at the same time? Like,
Right.
One
But-
on each screen.
what do you think?
Yeah.
Like, you think they're gonna play the boxing one last, or are they gonna play the UFC last in terms of like the main fight? Like, are they gonna play Dustin Poirier that fight first, and then
They're gonna play them at the same time.
the boxing?
Yeah, bro.
one?
What are you asking? We've
don't-
watched multiple.
But sometimes
I
Did
guess-
you know that comes on at the same time, bro? They're not looking at each other. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying because they'll delay for one or the other.
No, they've done that one time ever. How many
was-
times you
wasn't
watched
that
this shit? It was the
Mayweather?
Canelo fight.
Or Canelo?
Yeah. Where he was in the back laying down. They've done that once.
Yeah.
Other than that, they don't give a fuck. Like,
They're in competition. They want
yeah,
who's
they-
gonna watch my
yeah.
shit.
They don't give a fuck about the fucking consumer. It's like, hey, come over here and watch this shit. It's going down right now, right
Or
now,
you're
right
gonna
now,
miss it.
right now. Like, bro, this shit is. I don't care. It's going down right now. Some bullshit. Some bullshit. Anyway, so yeah, it's going down tonight. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be on that shit. Hey, next week, Jake Paul, Nate
Better
Diaz.
knock out Nate Diaz on the canvas.
That's how you feel? That's how you feel. That's crazy.
Yeah, probably like a what. I'm not gonna call it around right now. I gotta still, you know what I'm saying. I gotta see what I'm working with Nate Diaz because that last one was just dog water. If
Knock
you got,
him to sleep, like to sleep.
bro,
He
we're
ain't
talking
never
about
been.
Jake Paul here.
He ain't never been knocked to sleep in his entire career. So
It's gonna be a first.
I don't think
know?
Tyron Woodley was ever knocked to sleep either. So.
And then what did Jake Paul do?
So.
He said overhand right.
Bro, that's gonna hurt my heart. But we'll talk about that more.
He might delete the scrap page.
No, we're gonna
loss.
do a scrap pod coming up this week because we'll do the recap and then we'll talk about the Nate and Jake shit. But all right, question of the day. Do we or do we not believe that aliens are real or fake? Who's going first?
I'll go. So I believed they were real until the government said they were real. Now I'm questioning if they're real.
Y'all see what side I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Big fish. Anyways.
Baby shark dude.
There's my answer.
That's your answer?
Oh, Mimo said look up sharks don't shit. Sharks don't shit because they don't have buttholes.
Oh.
Look up if sharks have buttholes.
Look it up, but he said he wanted whatever. But I said that sharks don't have buttholes, but that's
he said where are the buttholes? I was like, by
what
the tail.
Some people think sharks do poop. It may be hard to see it in murky waters of the ocean, but sharks' waste is a necessary necessity. Oh my god, I can't talk. For maintaining healthy ecosystems.
Welcome to the shit show, ladies and gentlemen.
But I never said they didn't like poop. Where's their butthole then?
Why you want to know where their butthole is, bro?
No, I just brought it up. I just said they don't have one, so how could they? And then he was like,
"Sure they do.
That's interesting."
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I mean, tell me where
the
they
butthole is down by the tail, bro. Told you.
So you can pull up a picture and show me like, oh, it's right there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she can pull up a picture and show where the butthole is because it exists.
It's gonna be a size of a belly button, like.
Wow. Here's a video.
A video.
Hey yo,
watch a video.
Yeah, for real. I just want to see like a. So it's like by the tail somewhere.
I poop. I can see them like throwing up there.
That's a lot of poo.
All right. So, do you believe in aliens? Do they exist? Are they wives' tale? What is it?
No, I do believe that aliens exist, but I don't think like from the video or the interrogation video, like I feel like that was very exaggerated. I feel like it was more like they
moon landing bullshit.
Not well,
yes.
Like the event may have happened, but that thing right there is a reenactment.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I guess, but I'm more saying like the alien, the way it looked, it looked way too much of how we would have described what an alien looked like. You know what I mean? Like if I would have told you how to describe an alien right now before you even seen that video, you would have told me exactly all of those characteristics. But I feel like I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's fake or not, but
I'm saying that fucking video is fake for sure.
Some
they said that Colin Powell was like in the room right there. Yeah. It's like, bro, that shit is moon landing esque. You know what I'm saying? Like they did a recreation of it because I mean maybe it happened. Who the fuck knows, bro? Listen, in all my years on this planet, I never seen a fucking alien other than my cousin, like one or whatever. But
that's just insane.
But I mean, cats, fucking ants.
Elon.
You know? Yeah, Elon, Mark Zuckerberg. You know?
That's a hard conversation. And then, like, also in that video, when he started, like, having a seizure, he was, like, doing this, and they swabbed his mouth or whatever.
No, let's keep it 100, bro. That's not real. That's not real. That shit can't be real, bro. Like,
no way.
It was too, like, I don't know. It was
Why
like
was there
they
no
were really
audio?
depicting as if the alien, like, I don't know. It was too like persuasive to be like you threw
You
it
gonna
out
sit
there
an
and people
alien
would have
down in the
believed it.
in a what they call an interrogation room and ask the nigga questions,
And why was
and he
the-
can speak English?
Why was the lights dark? Like, why don't you turn on
Right?
the
Why?
lights?
Yeah, you need the fucking. You know you done fucked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can't tell me that it don't like light, because why would you put a flashlight in front of it, or that there was
Bright
a
light,
beam of
yeah.
light shining on the alien? Why
Yeah.
can't there be a room light?
Yeah.
Just dim the lights down if you want to, I guess. But
Man got built-in glasses, sunglasses, bro. His fucking eyeball looked like this.
It
Right.
just
Without the
seemed too-
colorful
it
shit.
seemed too
Fake.
yeah.
It looked like a movie from back then.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like if you go watch all the old ass shit,
black and
like
white type movies.
yeah, the fucking 70s and 60s and shit like that. It looked like that type of shit. It looked like they were about to hang a UFO in the background on a string, and that shit was like, woo.
by a string
Take me to your leader.
There's just
Fuck
so-
out of here.
There's just so many questions
E.T.
that form around it.
phone home.
Like, bro, I hope
Yeah.
they're peaceful. You know?
But supposedly there's a whistleblower. This shit's in Congress, right? They're
Mhm.
talking like
What's the
get fuck
whistleblower?
outta here. He's saying that like
It happened.
yeah.
Oh,
They supposedly I heard that they said that they've had crafts and they've reverse engineered these crafts like a whole fucking long time ago, like 70s, 60s.
Did
Back
you watch
then.
any part of that?
Yeah, I
The hearing?
watched.
The hearing?
Go ahead. Say
No,
it.
I'm asking. Did you watch the hearing?
No.
I've only seen clips. That's why I didn't know.
Okay, speak on it.
That was my question.
Oh no, I haven't. But yeah. Supposedly they have like actual aliens, right? They said they have them
Mhm.
like in captivity, I guess you want to call it, like in jail.
Like currently still?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Like
Yeah.
captured
But
them before, yes, but I didn't know they still had them in prison.
And supposedly like they live
Is that what's in Area 51 then?
here among us.
it's not Area
Elon.
51.
They're controlling us, bro. Look,
That's what I said,
Mark
we're-
Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are fucking aliens,
No,
yo.
they are very.
When this shit
clueless.
comes out that these motherfuckers are really aliens, everybody gonna be looking at me like, I'll be like, I told you. I fucking told you.
It's like the Truman Show.
Nah, they've
They've been
no
they've
way
been pulling
they-
the strings this whole time.
I just believe I don't think they got intel like that, because if the president don't even got that intel, why would they tell Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah.
You know, like
I'm
Bro,
you
and then
know
the
me, bro.
whole-
I'm a conspiracy nut. So
the whole Area
Don't get me
51, like, because people know it, I'm pretty sure the government wouldn't keep the aliens in that same facility if people knew about
Yeah,
Area.
I don't
anymore.
think, isn't it, you
Yeah.
can't fly over Area 51 too?
yeah, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, it's a no-fly zone. or
Restricted
whatever.
airspace.
But
Yeah.
why tell everyone like there aren't aliens in there? I would just say nothing so that they think that the aliens are in that spot.
Or
They get distracted over
Yeah.
there, and then I put them all the way over here
Yeah.
in section 27 or something.
Yeah. in one of them fucking underground bunkers that nobody's
Yeah.
supposed to know about.
Mhm.
And then it brings another question.
Nemo,
If
you're
you
going
got-
down conspiracy rabbit hole here,
No, no,
bro.
no, look.
Brother,
bro.
don't get me started, brother.
If you got all these aliens, right, in captivity, what else do you got? Do you got the Yetis,
Mhm.
the big Yetis, the Bigfoots?
Bigfoot.
Like, what kind of other mythical creatures you got in there? A dragon?
See, you need to
In
get
the
a
hollow
job.
earth.
That's
you
why
need
the
to get a
earth is so
job
hot.
into intelligence so you can get some of these answers for us so we can know the truth.
Brother,
Are we
would
gonna
never
talk
let me
about
go.
that, or are we just gonna wait? All right. Okay. All right. It's yours. It's yours to talk about. It ain't mine. But anyways,
So
I personally think it's a
hoax.
It gotta
look.
be some-
Watch.
Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah.
While the left hand is, doing whatever the fuck.
Trying to
you
get
know what I'm saying?
dismissed
Yeah.
or plea deals. Oh.
It's, of course, I don't know, we would worry about aliens and shit like that. Like, bro, if aliens, we would see them by now.
There are so many people saying though that most people are not even worried about the aliens because it's like, yeah, we kind of already knew that, but whatever. We're too worried about trying to pay rent right now. Like we're not worried about the aliens unless they're gonna take us away.
I just
take me away.
like
They're gonna probe you.
confirm it. Let's see it.
A real thing, like one now. Don't show me
So
a
then,
video
what
from
if?
1972.
What would you do?
Chicken is an alien for sure, 100%.
Oh, 100%.
Our cat, people, our cat.
What are you doing if, like, they were like, screw it, bring one on the stage, and then it's a presidential like gathering,
And it like walks out all.
yeah, and they bring it to the stage, like everyone would think it would be so fake, like there would be so many conspiracies about like this real alien on the stage, and
But I want to hear it talking. It's gonna be like.
I feel like a what? How do you say it? Like a depiction of the shit. I don't feel like the movie is real, but if the best, depiction of the shit that we have would be Men in Black, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think that there's like a secret service is like out there fucking keeping these motherfuckers at bay and all this other shit. But like,
But you think they could morph into looking like a real person?
For sure.
Like that lady on the plane that said she's seen his eyes do the
They're lizard people.
Yeah.
Like Mark
Lizard.
Zuckerberg.
like lizard.
I mean,
300.
but like if you think about it, like you don't just randomly get these characteristics of what aliens look like. Like, of course, when you make the movies, you use your imagination to make the movies and plot the movies. But where did you get that inspiration or image of what an alien you thought an alien looked like? It had to come from somebody, and then somebody got it from somebody, and like it don't just come out of nowhere. Like I tell you to think of something new right now, you're gonna gather things you already knew about and
Then make your
combine
own.
them and make it a new idea. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to believe now because of the government coming out saying it's true. It's like, can I believe you?
they're telling the half truth.
You can legit, you can't, and I don't see how people don't see it, bro. And like I was telling my mom the other day, like I'm not one side or the other. I know both sides are fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They say some good things to make you like their side, and then or brainwash you, one of the two. And I think the government is just bullshit, bro. And they use the two-party shit to like divide you, and we're used to that type of shit. Like, oh, the Cowboys are the best team in the world, blah blah blah, and then like, oh, the Saints are the best, and da da da, and it's divided, and now you're here and I'm here, but we're arguing against each other. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna let up because we can't see our team is weak. When you're overlooking the whole fucking importance of the whole shit in the first fucking place. You know what I'm saying? But I forgot the reason why I even brought that shit up. But
you were telling your mom.
Oh, so the government, like, then we're looking at shit like the Hunter Biden laptop. Okay, now they're making up like it didn't exist at first, and then they proved that it existed, and then they seen the shit that was on the laptop, and then now 2 years later or so, whatever the fuck, they're saying that Giuliani has something to do with planting that shit, like stealing information off of one laptop and planting it on this other laptop, planting it at a fucking facility, you know what I'm saying? And then having dude turn it in, like acting like homeboy put it there.
I feel like that's our weakness. Our weakness is
it's like bro, you don't know what's real.
I feel like people can't handle if it's one or two people in this crime, you know what I mean? Because they could be so secretive. But if it's against a whole nation, we'll probably have a good chance of beating them because it's like, where are you gonna hide? There's so many of y'all. I'm gonna murk all of y'all. And if it's only one or two people, it's like
easier to handle. You
can hide in the shadows in the valleys and stuff, and people are trying to search for you, but it's easy for you to hide the truth. And I think that's what we struggle with. If we got that down, then we'd be like the best country ever. But
I think there's a couple things we need to fix to make our country better, but I'm not gonna go down all that rabbit hole. But yeah, I definitely think it is a distraction because there is a lot of stuff going on in the courtrooms right now, and that's not the number one thing anybody's worried about. Is are aliens real? But
I mean, sort of.
How's it going to change our life, though?
Because we're holding them captive. Like,
Do you know
why
they
would
sell
they do
alien
that?
insurance?
What the fuck?
Yes.
That's a real thing?
Yes. I heard on the radio that some guy's been selling insurance for aliens, like against aliens for 34 years. He's been selling it.
What in the fuck exactly does this offer? Like, if an alien attack happens, then you get money? Or...
No, they're like, you're safe. Just get in the spaceship. We won't kill you. We're gonna
You
kill
have
your
alien
buddies.
insurance. We're here to pick you up.
Oh, that's
No.
called
That's crazy. Where's that
extortion.
payment?
That's called extortion.
But who the hell is paying for this insurance?
Pay the
I'll
fee
pay
or
it.
we're coming down there.
No, I'll pay it just so I'm safe. You know what I'm saying?
You're
Everyone else
already
get-
paying it. It's called taxes. Well, you not
not
you
to,
personally.
not
but
to the aliens, to the dummies.
to those fucking aliens.
Not my colony, the other colony of dummies. You know what I
Yeah, on
mean?
my way to work this morning, I was just thinking, I'm driving, I'm like, bro, like, just make this shit like even the world in itself, right? So say it is a globe or round, you know what I'm saying, Earth, and we're
Definitely
just
around
one
Earth,
in
but,
you know what I'm saying, the solar system or whatever the fuck. And I think I've said this shit on the pod before, but I don't know, you can look up the statistic, but I feel like it's like a 95% of people ever never travel outside of their country or their fucking state or wherever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't go to the other side of the fucking world and go see that shit unless you got the bread to do that shit. And especially nowadays, most motherfuckers ain't got the bread to do that type of shit. And then if you do got the bread to go do that type of shit, you're going to one location. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got enough bread to go to 5 locations.
1 in
But how-
10
1 in 10 people?
never leave their home state.
Okay, but I mean that's just home state. But yeah,
Well, it gives you a perspective too. Just
but
you know.
just open your mind. Think about this. Even if you did, and you had 5 locations that you were going to, you had it set up where you're doing this like. I mean, because if you even had like, if you were on the low end and still had the amount of money to be able to travel to these 5 locations, you're probably doing it within like a week, maybe 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Because who can take off more than 2 weeks at a time type shit.
And then
So you go to these places and you might spend a day or 2 days or maybe 3 days at most. You know what I'm saying? You're jumping these 5 locations, but you're only seeing these 5 fucking locations. You're seeing these 5 towns. They're so small, so minuscule in the grand scheme of shit. What the fuck do we really know about anything on this fucking planet? And we live on this fucking planet.
well,
What
and-
have we
and-
physically seen with our 2 fucking eyes on this fucking planet?
you guys like narrow it down to that people who do have the money don't care to try to visit other places. So
I would.
I
But-
mean, but like if you got the money, I could see somebody doing one spot, but if they really on the grind and really focus on it, I mean, most of the times they're not going to care to travel.
I don't know.
out
I
of
would
the
get to
country.
an amount of this is just me personally. I would
Yeah.
get to an amount of money that I would be like, all right, cool. Like I can still take care of all my responsibilities, have what the fuck I want. My kids are straight. My wife is straight. I mean, if they want to go, they can go. But from here on out, I'm just like exploring basically. You know what I'm saying? Going around the whole planet trying to figure out like different shit that I ever wanted to know, the shit that I wanted to see. But then, like I said, you would spend the rest of your fucking natural life trying to explore, and you would probably never even see everything. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that just sucks for the future generation because I would be so selfish and just, I'm traveling for myself and then eventually I gotta die. So I'm doing everything I wanna. I'm packing it up.
So you
know what I
want
mean?
to travel before you have kids? Is that what you're saying?
No, before I die.
I know, but like you don't want to have kids unless you've traveled.
I mean, when I do have kids, I'll probably travel if I had that money.
Would you take the kids? Or leave
I
them
mean,
home?
if I
I would tell them
experienced enough,
stories.
then I'd be like, why not?
Fuck them.
But if I still got some more, if I got more exploring to do, I'd be like, I gotta save the money. I ain't gonna lie. I had to go by myself, solo mission.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just the whole point is, out of that whole entire rant that I'm traveling to work this morning, and I'm like, even if there were aliens, like, why would they give a fuck about us? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is so bullshit right here. If there is nothing more than what is going on right here, this is such bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if they're in advanced race, they got all this shit to be able to travel here, go back home, do whatever the fuck. Like,
but if they're that smart, right?
We're cavemen essentially still.
But I'm saying, like, if they're that smart, how did they get captured by us?
Because they're probably the retarded aliens.
That's what I'm saying. They got to be weaker than us or some shit. Like, I don't.
Not weaker. It's just like that. That's why I brought up the last time. It's just they got different materials, so they can build different things than us. If probably we had those same materials and stuff like that, we could probably have like 10,000 aircrafts of like what they got. You know what I mean? It's just what your environment is, and you know they're probably equal to us in IQ, but we got two separate different kinds of IQs.
And we're working with different material areas. Is what you're saying. We don't have the, what was it that they got?
That shit sounds retarded, bro. They're equal to us in IQ,
like,
but
in the
they're
in
smarter
the sense
than
that
us.
they can. No, they're not. That's what I'm saying.
If you could travel from another fucking planet to here,
yeah,
you're smarter than everybody on this fucking globe. We're not traveling there.
Or that we know of. That we know of. So I don't know. We'll see. It'd be interesting to see if one pops up and it's like, hello.
But the fact they've been knowing, like they had, what did the guy say? He said their first interaction with them was in 1930 or something like that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's after the war. Well, not directly after, but it's like 10, 20 years.
I was watching Rogan too. Have y'all heard about the theory that the nuclear bomb is fake?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Bro, he played the video. They played the video, and then they like he broke down why the video is fake, and it's like, oh. I've been watching these fucking videos for my whole life, and I never looked at that shit like that was fake.
Bro didn't even explain it that much. He was like, have you ever heard about the videos or whatever? He was like, nah. And then he was like, watch. He played it, and he was like, what happened to the camera? Like, literally 3 sentences. I swear to God. He didn't even say
you
that
see
much.
Joe's mind go.
Yeah. Mine did too. I was like, I never think about that.
Yeah. That is so odd, bro.
Yeah, I had to stop what I was doing and watch the video because normally I'm just listening. I was like, what the fuck?
Holy Jesus.
Like everything's obliterated and the camera's just like, got you.
No, the one that really got me was the car one. The one where there was a house and then it flashed and then a car appeared and then
there's a car.
Yeah.
Like how, bro? Was there an alien in that car? Was that the alien mobile?
Yep.
I don't get it.
And they said it was like that shit was scale, like small.
And immediately the first thing that popped in my head was like, during Christmas time, you have all those fake villages.
I was like, bro, you could actually do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy though.
See, then what if Russia saw that and was like, oh, they're BSing. Let's attack now. That would have been ridiculous. Just because
we're not saying it didn't happen. It's
war,
just these videos
war.
The videos are all like reenactments. It's like you didn't capture the real thing happening. You have all of the aftermath, and you're just assuming this is what it looked like.
I mean,
because who's there to say how it looked?
He was like, "How did the film get out of there? How did you know?"
The camera
how the camera didn't blow over,
Yeah, like whenever they went back and said about the moon landing. So did the camera guy get there first?
Right.
So technically the camera guy was the first person to put his foot on the moon.
That's when they invented streaming.
So it's like you didn't think about that until it was like, wait, hold on. How did that happen?
Buzz Aldrin is like the first streamer. He's Kai Cenat back in the Gap. You know what I mean?
Kai Cenat. Cenat.
What?
So.
Okay. I don't think I said it wrong, but all right, cool. Let's get into the shit that do we care about.
Talk to me, brother.
Kodak. Was the song hard or what?
It was decent.
So
I thought it was dope.
So,
I thought it was dope.
Yeah.
And he explained like why he even did the shit. He gave the explanation in the verse, like, nigga, don't ask me.
Yeah.
Here it is. Don't ask me. The song, fire.
Yeah, even
The beat,
after.
fire. Hook, fire. Kodak's verse, fire. The other person's verse, fire.
Oh, Tory
6ix9ine's
Lanez.
verse, brr, 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 brr. It's a stiffy. It's got the stiffy. Like, bro, you don't know how to rap anything else, bro. Nothing.
He said he'd be having fun in the studio, so you know.
It doesn't sound fun. It sounds fucking stupid as shit.
Nobody said the product was gonna be fun. It's just the process, brother.
The song is hard though. I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, I'm not jamming that shit.
Yeah, no, I only listen.
But
to
if it was,
once.
if it wasn't 6ix9ine and that shit came out like that was a Kodak song, yeah, that whole hitting.
Yeah, but Kodak don't ever kind of let down. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like as a
especially
feature,
features,
he
yeah,
don't.
for sure.
Like you can pull up a feature of Kodak Black, and it's gonna be fire, to say the least.
Yeah, speaking of features, have you heard the new Travis shit? He just dropped last night.
A little bit. I've heard like half of the album, and I was like, "This is cool," but if you fold it on the Drake song, bro, and then I listened to it, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of bumping low key a little bit," and then right at the end, he started doing some weird stuff, changing it, and I was like, "Bro, now it's dog water because you just ruined the ending."
I did the same. I listened to about half of it, and it's I couldn't help but thinking out the gate, like, damn, this sounds exactly like Kanye West shit. You know what I'm saying? And you could say that maybe it's because Travis wrote for Kanye. But I get that. I do. I get it. But he ain't got no Kanye bars in his shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got them like rewinders. Like, what the fuck did he say? Let me rewind that shit. You know what I mean?
He be saying some like,
basic ass bullshit.
I brushed my teeth Saturday, not a Monday.
What?
It was a happy day, not a fun day. Or,
He said he
like
said
that.
stupid shit like I had to leave like trees do.
Yeah, that's a better one. Yeah.
What the fuck is that, bro? But the beat is so banging, and the how he's rapping on the beat, his melody and his cadence or whatever.
That's why the voice
not
It's
necessarily
hard,
paying
but
attention to the words.
his words don't fucking mean shit. You know what I'm saying? If he had like Drake or Kanye like quotable type shit in his shit
probably
with the music, best album ever.
best album ever.
So is that why a lot of
I
these
feel
kids
like-
nowadays are just kind of like,
I guess probably.
because they're listening to shit like that all day?
Yeah, probably. But it's the production was high quality, high level. You know what I'm saying? I need to listen to it like on the big speaker or whatever to really get the full.
Boom, boom, bass.
Yeah, this time I was like, I forgot what album we were talking about last time, but I was like, nah, it wasn't good at all because, like, I don't know, it wasn't booming. But then you put it on the speaker, I'm like, oh, it is.
Yeah.
So this one, I put the phone to my ear so I can really hear like the bass and stuff, and I mean, it was still kind of, I don't know, like. It's cool. Somebody put it up, like you're out and somebody puts it on, like in the speaker or whatever.
Yeah.
It's cool to jam a little bit, party
I
around.
I feel like it's reminiscent of that honestly never mind shit. You know what I'm saying? Where you hear Drake shit and you're like, I know this is a Drake album. It's a little weird. It's a little different from what I'm used to hearing from this dude, but I need to give it another play. And it needs to have like 6 run-throughs of the entire album for you to be able to really like grasp what's going on and really like
That's too much.
super vibe into it because it gets better each time. So
Mhm.
you're gonna want to listen to it more. That's how I felt with the Honestly Nevermind shit. And that's how I feel like it is with this. And they're doing a lot of beat switching nowadays too. And he does it like a super lot. They're
Yeah, like
changing
the-
like the beat like 2 and 3 times during the whole
like
song.
the Drake
so it feels
song
like
was literally 3 times.
right. So it feels like there's 3 different songs within this one song. So there's a lot to decipher within this shit, you know what I'm saying? And I think they're doing it that way to like appeal to the festival vibe of shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, it just flows like that. You know what I mean? No matter what you do next.
And it makes it easier when they're performing too, I guess.
And you gotta know when it's like a perfect time to hit a beat switch. Like when you're listening to that Her Loss album with Drake, and then he's like, "You gotta find you someone," and then that beat drops right there. That's a hard beat switch right there because it's all calm and stuff. He's just waiting for the beat to drop, and it just. But the Travis Scott album, it was like, oh yeah, we could put it after these 4 bars, right here.
Yeah, to give a real good breakdown of it, I would need to listen to it more. Probably next week I'll do that shit. But the fucking Drake shit was hard. This, of course, and apparently he has an album coming too. So
yeah,
I'm waiting
Drake
for that.
does?
So
Nice.
you listen to the freestyle then?
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't like when he raps like that, bro.
The man's on.
It was cool. It's cool. It's cool. Do I want to hear a whole album like that? Not at all. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Man's not like
you gotta represent where you're from. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro. He's not from there. That's UK shit. What the fuck? They don't talk like that in Canada.
Don't got that accent.
Nah.
I don't listen to Canadian.
It's some Jamaicans and shit or whatever, like Rasta dudes in Canada, but like, nah, bro. That UK vibe, nah.
Well, and I think he did it kind of because the Central C was there too, so it could kind of like vibe. Well
I mean, I get
him,
it.
but
I get it. It's a moment. I get it. But do I want to hear that? No, I don't. Not at all.
You click on one of his new songs, and it's just full British.
Fuck that.
The man's got them things with them.
All right. Post Malone also dropped the album. Did you check it out?
Nope.
Yep.
I just heard about it too.
So apparently they dropped it under pop instead of rap. So he is no longer a rapper. I don't know. Maybe this is just like trying something
Different
new.
stuff because he was trying country too, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's more rock vibes and shit. So it's more like light rock vibes. I feel like it's like, I don't know. I'll play it later and you can check it out or whatever. And also it's the same thing. I only listened to about half of it and shut it off. I need to
listen to the whole thing.
Give it a deep dive or whatever the fuck. But it gives me vibes of like when I was young, like 80s, like late 80s, fucking
Are you good?
rock style music, you know what I'm saying? Like it gives me MTV vibes, like old school rock, like I don't know. You have to hear it. It just gives me those kind of,
them older.
You sound a little slightly disgusted by it, but it sounds interesting to me.
It's got a real vintage feel to it. But
it's a throwback Thursday type vibe.
I'm kind of disgusted in him and his like little sounds and shit that he's doing. That's what I'm disgusted about.
About our vintageness?
Yes, fuck him. Because one day you're gonna be there, bitch. Don't worry about it. Your time is coming.
Hey man, same man.
All right, so we'll get back to those albums next week.
I'll have to listen to them, yeah.
LeBron James' son, Bronny James, had a heart attack, cardiac arrest, whatever. Yeah. Heart attack. What's your vibe on that?
It's very random. I don't know.
It's happening more and more with these young athletes, though. And you know why? Where it started happening?
Texas.
After they took the World Herp shot.
Jab.
A lot of people are getting blood clots and dying and all type of shit. So
everybody stay safe. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, get your 18th booster shot and all that. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, Jamie Foxx is back to life. We spoke about that on the last one. He talked. He came out, spoke to the public. It looked very forced. He looked very white. He didn't have the same complexion, but I guess if you spend a couple months in the hospital room, you know what I mean? You might be a different color. But I don't know.
The hospital. Was he really in the hospital?
but I don't know if you're gonna be that white. I ain't never seen a black person
Dang,
turn
how
that
white
white.
was he?
He was like Michael Jackson white.
No, that's Cap.
It was
I know that's
pale,
Cap.
pale. I don't paler.
Bro, if
Yeah.
he's that white, he's definitely dying.
I ain't never seen a pale black person. Bro.
What is that word? Like if you, I don't know, like you're
Albino?
sick, so you like lose some of your
Yeah,
color.
yeah.
Like
And then his facial features just didn't look the same. He didn't even look like the same person. And
That's crazy.
he, basically coming out promoting his fucking Netflix movie. They clone Tyrone. So you want to give your thoughts on that? We sat down and watched it together.
it was a corny movie. Like it was
Oh
corny.
my god!
It was. I mean, like it's a comedy for sure, but like
Is it a comedy though?
yes,
It was kind of serious a little bit. It was funny with the seriousness in there.
yeah, but
It had its message.
it did have messages, yes. But it was just I don't know. It gave me kind of like Kill Bill slightly vibes, like the movie's
Don't
cool, but
you
it's
ever
not.
disappoint Kill Bill in that manner
But it's
ever
like-
again, you
It's so corny, you can't
wretched
really take
woman.
it serious.
Mm.
I don't know. That's how I felt about it.
Yeah, nah, it's the I don't know. They threw the funny in there to keep you watching and shit like that, but it's like the message, the overarching theme of the shit is like by the end of the shit, it's like they're in control, but fuck it,
Oh,
what
that's
can
the
we do
lighting.
about it? So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's I thought it was decent. I didn't like the ending, but y'all check it out. Let us know what you think in the comments if you have seen it already.
What about that other movie, the pedo movie?
What?
What was that one? The
Hey yo.
it was, bro. What was that movie?
Nah, you gotta go to the movies for that shit. I
The one
don't
we
know.
haven't seen?
Oh, you have to go to the movies.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
in the
We
movies,
didn't get to
yeah.
watch it. I want to watch it though, but I just don't want to go to the movies. So I gotta wait.
I don't
It's a
think I want to
vibe.
go to the movies for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I want to go to the movies for somebody to tell me that there's sex trafficking and shit going on.
No,
Like,
they're just gonna have
I get it. I know.
regular
I watched this shit at the
civilian
crib.
room, and then they're gonna have a pedo room, and then all the pedos go in that room, and they get caught from there to the rest
Okay,
of them
I'm
all.
done with this conversation. Moving right along.
That's a
Well,
smart plan.
Supposedly they're supposed to do a
Whoop-de-doo.
4-part docu-series on that topic too, and it's supposed to like expose a lot of Hollywood elite people or whatever. So we'll see.
Yeah, right. When the last time they actually, Epstein Island, they got the list. Have they put it out?
But apparently that's what.
Have they put it out?
No.
There you go.
Okay.
They could have exposed the elites a long time ago.
It just takes that one person, though. You never know. Like,
No, they're
there
gonna
might be
fucking
one
kill you.
person that
You're
go-
that one person. They're gonna. You're out of there, bro.
Well, it's already made. They
knows,
just need to
though?
drop
You're
it.
out of there,
So
bud.
we'll see.
it depends how you play the chessboard. You know what I mean? You could. It'll be very difficult to try to survive that whole incident, but
I mean, you can get your message out there, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be dead.
you gotta tiptoe, hop around all these landmines that are like so close to each other.
Hell
Oh my
no.
God.
You just record a video, make a whole bunch of copies, place it everywhere. If you die, wear this heart monitor, if my heart stops, then boom, all these emails get sent out to all these high power publications.
That's on some Batman
Everybody
stuff.
opens up the fucking email at the same time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ronald Reagan was sucking baby dicks back in the Gap. You know what I'm saying? We got footage. Here's the footage. Like,
Well, I think what
exposing
Here's
all
the
these-
footage of him sucking a baby's wiener.
all type of shit, bro. Exposed. Send it
That
to
would be like-
TMZ. The email to TMZ.
They'd be like, "Oh, this is CGI. That's not an actual baby. That's a CGI baby."
Oh, now it's gonna be blurred out, bro. Relax.
Like on the Nirvana CD.
Somebody got to
Then
watch
that's-
the unfiltered version.
Then they're gonna turn it on dude and be like, "Oh, he had child porn." And, you know what I mean?
Ah, that's crazy.
Then you're gonna be Jared from fucking Subway. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Ain't nobody trying to be Jared from Subway, dog.
Who's your?
Oh, Jared.
Subway guy.
That's what's
All right, moving right along.
the foot longs.
I don't know what else we got to talk about.
So current news.
We could talk about Jesus Christ.
Next weekend is tax-free weekend to go shopping.
That's, bro. All these shits are ploys to spin up your fucking bread, bro.
So me and Claudia Do were talking last night because I had mentioned this. It came up because I said, "Yeah, I need to take Jerry school shopping or whatever." I told her if we don't go this weekend, need to go next weekend. She was like, "Fuck that! It's tax-free weekend." I was like, "Oh, never mind. The next weekend because that's the one weekend I'm not going shopping."
All right, I'm gonna keep my bitch ass away.
There's too many people out there trying to save that $10 or whatever.
Yeah, it ain't just like you're saying, it ain't even that much money, bro.
No,
or it might be on some like tripping, like they're trying to trick you to the point where you see the ones that are like it's half price, but that might be the original price. They just put this huge number right beside it crossed out.
Now, if they were having some killer sales, that might entice me to go out there. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? If it's like, oh, the whole store 50% off and you don't pay taxes, I might consider it.
Yeah,
I might do that. But if all I'm saving is just the taxes, because think about it, taxes are what, 8.25%? So is not a whole lot of money that you're saving.
Yeah.
Dollar Tree can actually be Dollar Tree then. Without taxes, it'll be just $1, right?
Let's go to Dollar Tree next weekend.
I'm good. Okay. I don't want to go to Dollar Tree.
But you see what I'm saying?
They charge like
you're saving a little 8 cents.
They got shit in there is like $5 and $10.
But
they bastardized the dollar store.
But now Family Dollar has dollar items since they're sisters now.
What dollar item?
Family Dollar and Dollar Tree merged. That's why they have the $5, $10 items in their store. But Family Dollar has now a $1 bin. A
bin and shit. You calling this shit?
I mean, it's like every store.
We said Dollar Tree, fool. We mean like $1, $2, all the way up to $9, $10, $20.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Everything should be $1. And
they are dollars.
It's okay, Steph. You don't ever go there, so I don't.
They would be like, well, I mean, technically, if you get all your items together,
I feel like them stores are low budget.
And you go to the checkout, all of it's going to equal $23. So it's not even $1 at that point. So why do you care? It's the principle.
I feel like those stores are ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Like you can buy the same shit on Amazon for the same price.
Not the same price, but you could definitely get the same.
You can find it online. If they're selling it there for that price, you can find it online.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd rather buy it online than go to these stores and deal with these fucking dumbasses that they have there that hate their fucking life. Shitty fucking store. Shit's everywhere. Fucked up. Have to deal with the attitudes of people that are in there.
Like, what do you expect, though? Because
I just hate people nowadays.
I'm pretty sure just anybody who's going to join us, like, to work at a store is not going to be enthusiastic about working at a store.
Some people are. There was one chick that was working right up here at the Dollar Tree, and she was like, "Hi." She's like, "How are you doing? How's your day going?" Did it and very bubbly, and I was like, "Yo, I ain't seen customer service like that in ever."
She got a happy life then, because
you
got a terrible life.
But I told her, I was like, "Keep it up." I was like, because that's very rare. I was like, "That's awesome though."
Yeah. When I'm alone in the room and something stare at the wall, I hear my conscience.
I forgot the
lyrics. But I'll run into these random people. I'll be at the store or whatever the fuck, and if they're giving me like attitude, like they look like they don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? I purposely like, how's your day going? Tell them something nice. You know what I'm saying, and like kind of lift their spirits or whatever the fuck. Because it's like you need somebody to do that because like, or else that's my way of telling them like, hey, bro, you're being a fucking bitch right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they not trying to hear that, bro.
Nah, you can see them shake the fucking attitude, bro, and then they're nice to you by the end of that. All right, you have a good day. You as well. I hope you have a great one. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll ask them, like, "Are you okay?"
Nah, see, that's asshole shit right there.
You don't even do it.
Are you okay?
That. You do it more like,
are you good, bro?
Like on demon time.
Yeah,
like,
are you good, bro?
Yeah, he's trying to make her mad. Like,
are you good?
Sometimes I'll tell them, like, "Hey, you should smile."
See, that's just unnecessary. You're a gaslighter.
Somebody's got to keep the flame going.
Oh, wow. All right, check this out. Are they trying to control us in our sleep?
just had an ad come out a few months ago that they're looking into research and development in a technology that will afford them the ability to pump their commercials into your brain while you're sleeping. You think that they figured this out or some other company figured it out first? You think if they're going to have this available to them next year, you think that there weren't agencies that have been wielding this for a decade or so?
You're 100. Is there any? Where can I read about this?
It's immediately available on the internet that McDonald's put this out there. McDonald's Corporation is looking into putting commercials into our brains while we're sleeping.
And we can look that up.
Absolutely.
I gotta look that up.
Understood.
I've not heard of that.
Understood. But now imagine if they can do that next year.
Oh, I'm with you.
Who's been doing it for the last decade or so?
I'm with you. I'm
right?
100% with you.
So now when we look around the world and we see everybody acting the way that they are acting, let's consider that these intrusive thoughts have already been present. What do we do about this? These are the weapons of war contemporarily. It's very unfortunate, but it used to be that war was a bit more noble when we selected people, we put them in uniforms, we sent them over there to the battlefield, and we said, fight for us. And effectively, that would have been an act of attrition of each nation's resources until there was a victor. Now, unfortunately, they've circumnavigated the battlefield. Nobody's dressed in uniforms anymore, and the front line is every neighborhood that we're in.
Sheesh. They mind controlling us? Have you had a McDonald's dream lately? Did you want to get a Big Mac as soon as you woke up?
So the only way they can do that, the only way they can do that is if you have like your TV on or maybe a radio playing.
You sleep right next to your fucking phone.
Yeah.
Every single night.
So how's it controlling my mind when I sleep?
Do you want me to play it again?
No. I thought it was saying it was playing the commercials out loud.
No, it's playing this shit in your brain, not out loud.
It's the frequencies. You can get it low enough so that you don't hear it, but it'll still process in your brain.
Basically, it's putting it into your brain. You want to wake up and go get a fucking a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit.
I haven't had one of those in forever.
See?
You put it in my brain.
You wake up and you're driving to work, and the first thing you see is a McDonald's symbol. Oh, I want to go get bacon, egg, and cheese.
Good thing I don't pass McDonald's. But
not me. I'm never getting that, brother.
Taco Cabana is playing in my head because I be waking up thinking about Taco Cabana.
Oh, wow. You be dreaming about Taco Cabana?
But when I wake up.
No, she wakes up to
about margaritas.
Them and stripes.
Thinking about Whataburger.
That trash-ass burger. Yes, I said the trash-ass burger. You want me to say it again?
The disrespect needs to stop.
Why? Sorry, Karen.
You need to chill.
Trash burger.
Andy better be careful. She's shooting guns now, so I'm just saying she's working on her
aim.
She's working on her aim.
She's practicing.
Yeah.
She's practicing on.
She had the scope on it and everything, so you better watch out.
Dang, she got the accuracy too.
She's like, yo, I'm gonna get him the fuck out of here. He can't be blaspheming my shit.
Nah,
you know?
She put a scope on it and hit you with a no scope like this.
She says she's coming next month, so you better be ready.
Oh damn, she for real practicing. It's going down.
Yeah.
Dang, from her.
I'm snitching. I'm telling you.
Dang, snitch is crazy.
From her to the wasp that you try to take down outside, like it's GG's. And your cell phone's coming after you?
Bro. Everything is just fucking.
The aliens about to start coming after you.
And this is why I drink. Like, there's so much going on, bro.
See, this is why you shouldn't stop.
That drink has vibrations and frequencies that you can't taste.
And that's been another episode.
You know what I mean?
All right, so I got this last video before we get the fuck out of here.
I had already then pulled Wayne, but his daddy had pulled him back. You know what I'm saying? I guess he wanted to do his own thing with him. You know what I'm saying? But when Wayne lost his daddy, you know what I'm saying? That's how he ended up coming back.
The day my pop, Reginald McDonald, the day he passed in 96, Stunner picked me up that same day. The same day. I got in the car, I had a little look on my face. He said his exact words was, look like you just lost your father. What's wrong? I mean.
How old were you?
I was, what that was, like 14.
14. Yeah. Were you close with your pops?
Yeah. But you know, Stunner was always there too. I mean.
You know him since you were how old?
I met Stunner when I was 11, May 1993, May 13th, Friday the 13th, 1993.
Did you know his pops?
But he just stayed in touch, you hear me? Just kept a line, and we just was talking.
So he didn't know his dad, but he was always in Lil Wayne's life. The day that his dad got shot, Birdman picks him up the exact same day and says, "What's wrong with you? You look like you lost your dad." And then from there on out proceeds to be his dad. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Kind of sounds
That was
suspicious.
Yeah, like he killed his dad or some shit. You know what I mean?
or had him.
part to do.
had him
part,
killed
part
or-
to
yeah.
play, yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. When I heard that shit, I was like,
So that would that be
yo.
him trying to ease his guilt because he took somebody's dad away, so now he's gonna step in so the kid didn't suffer?
I don't think ease the guilt. Did you hear what BG said? Like he was trying to pull Wayne one way or whatever, and his dad was actually going to do something with Lil Wayne and try to help him with the music, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And then conveniently he gets killed, and then now Lil Wayne is up under Baby's wing, which ends up being this fucking conglomerate. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Conspiracy,
It's a
just
little
all
suspicious.
allegedly.
well, no, it's one of those situations. Like, what if his dad was alive? Like, would he be at the same point he is now?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
We don't know.
Everything happens for a reason, you know what I'm saying? But I
Exactly.
just thought that was kind of hella odd, you know what I mean?
Like when you
Especially when you're like, he picked me up the same day. Why the fuck are you leaving? Your dad just died.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you leaving with this strange man?
Yeah.
And then why is he asking you?
About your pops.
Yeah, you look like you just. If most people say like you look like your dog died,
Yeah.
he said you look like you just
Or you
lost,
lost your
dad.
best friend.
Right.
or
Nobody
not
says you look like
even-
you lost your dad.
Not even that. It's just more like, what's wrong with you? You know, like that's not the first question really that you ask. You're just like, you look.
But no,
kinda
but I mean,
upset.
he has a valid point. Most people
Uh-huh.
say, "Why you look so sad? You look like you just lost your dad, or your dog, or your best friend." But nobody says, "Look, you look like you lost your dad."
Right.
like very
That's
specific.
That's odd. It's very odd.
Man,
Very-
very
yeah.
specific. Yes. Anyways, that's been another episode of motherfucking Porta Poddy Podcast. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Get in the comments, man. Let us know what you want to hear. I know this hasn't been the best episode, but hey, check it out. At least I got one, and I'm still on track. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna make this shit happen either way. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see y'all next week, man. Flush them down. Make sure you get that 5-star rating. I'm in there. Let me do me.